yours is more of a referral system. And how did you come up to create this referral system? Because these are people who have been referring you from this person to this person to that person. How did you start this referral system? Because I believe referral system is a system that feeds on itself and it keeps on referring itself. But there must be a start. So how did you create or start this referral system?
I think the point is because I'm on the ground, like it's an added advantage because if I need something in Meru and you're the person who is on the ground, even if I have friends and relatives in Nairobi and I need something that is in Meru, I definitely ask the person on the ground.
Sure.
So because most realtors that we have in Malindi, they are there with their big names, but they are not on the ground. They are not here. They have their offices in Nairobi. They have their offices elsewhere. So even when they get these groups of people, because we have realtors who bring in groups of people who will be coming to Malindi because they have a viewing to do on Saturday and stuff like that. When we have these realtors in Nairobi, they have organized a group that is coming to Malindi. These people who are coming to Malindi will still get in touch with me. Yes. They'll tell me, oh, we're coming on Saturday through ABCD and we are going to view a property that is located in a place called this and this and this. So are you familiar with that place or do you know the place? If it's a place I'm familiar with, I tell them I'm familiar with the place. If it's a place I know, I tell them it's a place I know. They'll ask me what can someone do there, what development can somebody do, and I genuinely tell them. If it's a place like this neighborhood where you can develop into a residential home or holiday home or anything, I tell them. If it's these lands for speculation, I'll also tell them. And we are now we are not very clear with the information. It's where maybe someone has been sold. If you have a ranch for speculation and it's somewhere bordering Malindi and Savo National Park, it's right in the bush. If it's a ranch, like at least 20, 30 acres, it's different from when you have a 1/8 50 by 50 plot at the entrance of some right in the bush. Sure. But now most people, it's legit land. Yeah. You have the document, it's legit. Yeah. But what can you do with 1/8 at the entrance of some? It's not something like it's commercial. You can put up a building, you can do anything with it. So it will be lying there 20 years from now, and that does not help you. So me for the mantra of the change that I can see right now, I want something that I can see right now. If it's a 1/8 that I'm buying today, I want a 1/8 I can put my fence tomorrow, connect water tomorrow, connect electricity tomorrow, put up a structure tomorrow, something I can develop and something that can start working for me now, not in.
So that means that you venture or deal with viability of the particular, maybe plot, particular land. How do you appraise the land? Maybe you see this land is viable because you've explained how maybe even people keep ask you because you're on the ground. So uh, how are you able to appraise the land and say, surely this land is good maybe for farming, good for rentals? How do you go about that?
If you have your eyes closed and someone blindfolds you and deposits you at a certain point, then opens your eyes all of a sudden, you should be able to tell whether it's a good place you are at or whether it's not, even if you went there with your eyes closed.
Sure.
Why is that? Because when you open your eyes, you start looking for development. Like if you are an investor like myself, if you blindfold me right now and deposit me at a point, the moment I open my eyes, I'll start looking for what is surrounding this area. The next person I see, do we have any metered water nearby? I can see water, I can see electric poles, I can see buildings. I don't even need to know where I am. I don't need someone to tell me, oh, this place is called this and this. But the moment I open my eyes and look around, I'm able to tell that it's a place that can do ABCD. If I open my eyes and all I see is rocks, I know even if I wanted to farm, surely I cannot farm there. If I open my eyes and I'm the only person standing there, I should know this cannot be my residential home, because I don't want to be somewhere in the middle of nowhere alone. But if I open my eyes and there are upcoming residents, I can see a perimeter wall here, I can see from a distance developments, I can see someone, I can see a truck that is doing building materials, I know someone is starting something. Even without the details of where exactly I am at, I should be able to tell that this is a place that, according to what I need, if it's farming I need, I can tell if this is a place that I can farm. If it's a quarry I need, and I open my eyes and I see something like this, and all I want is to mine blocks, and I can tell definitely it can't do it.
Why Malindi and not any other place? Because I know there are many other potential places. Why specifically Malindi and not any other place?
I would say that this is very personal for me. So Malindi is my happy place.
Wow.
I have an opportunity that I can link people to. I have roots in Nairobi, I have roots in Meru, and I'm here in Malindi. And if I were to choose among all those places, I would still choose here. Wow. Because I believe this is a great tourist destination, and there are opportunities in Malindi that are not open to the naked eye. These are our marketing strategies that we don't even necessarily share with the world, but it's the fact. Properties here are cheaper compared to Nairobi.
Sure.
But if I buy a property in Malindi at whatever cost, you realize that the same size of the property in Nairobi will be like 10 times more or 20 times more.
Yeah.
But when I come and develop my property and put up a building like this, when you are asking me what are the costs of this house, I told you a house accommodating 4 people for the low season will go for 5,000. If I go to Nairobi and I'm not staying in a hotel, I want to stay in an Airbnb because maybe I'm staying with my friend or something. I pay the same amount or actually less.
Sure.
The same size of the building, Airbnb will be charging me 4,000. So when you do your mathematics, for someone who bought an acre of property like where I'm seated for 2 million, will be charging 5,000 per night. And then someone buys an acre of property for 30 million and charges the same. So that is it. It's not open to everybody, but it's a return on capital that the world has not even realized yet.